Hey guys, so today we're going to be playing a little bit of Magic the Gathering. This is a game that I've been playing for about 15 or so years now, and I decided why not make some content out of it because I play it every single day. So for my previous longtime subscribers, if this is not something you're interested in, you can feel free to skip this. I do have some Magic content that I've already created scheduled to come out going forward as well, but that does not mean that I will not still be making the old content that you were used to when you subscribed. But yeah, so we are going to be playing a blue-white token deck today. We're going to be using some blue mana and some white mana. I hope that I remember to edit something over this before I post it, or this is going to look really strange. But we're going to jump right into the games here and see how it goes. I've never recorded myself playing Magic. I like to think that I'm an okay player for the most part. I've won a couple of like local small tournaments in the past. And I usually hit Mythic rank on Magicarena most months that I try, but also playing recorded is more pressure. So feel free to tell me any play mistakes that I make that you see. I can handle it. So just waiting for the matchmaker here. Okay. First ever Magic the Gathering online video. We will play first. We are playing against TTV Noodle Wolf. We will keep this hand. So this deck is a blue-white deck that aims to make a lot of tokens. It uses, actually in my hand right now I have two of the big pieces here. If you can play a turn 2 Regal Bunnycorn, which gets power equal to the amount of permanents you have, and then turn 3 you play this invasion, this battle here, and attack it without getting your stuff killed, you can flip it really quickly. So let's just see if we can actually pull that off here. We need them to not kill the bunny here, ideally, so we can turn 3, play the invasion, and kill it. They killed our bunny. Too bad. That's okay. That's okay. So we will still play the battle here. This gives us our 2 tokens. Perfect. And then we can start chipping away at this battle, hopefully. I think they're playing some kind of like mono-white control deck, maybe. But we will have to see. We get a wedding announcement from the opponent. Another bunnycorn is nice. So I think we'll attack here. He'll probably want to trade, which is fine. And then I'm going to play the bunnycorn down. I'd like to keep the counter mana open, but I think we're just going to go big here. And hope he doesn't have a board wipe here. Most of these decks play a 5 mana board wipe. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. If they're going to play a board wipe, it'll probably be Sunfall, which is 5 mana, which will probably come next turn. So we can likely lay down arms. My goodness. Not hitting our mana. I think we're going to look for a mana here. Let's throw it on here so he can't block it with his token. We don't want that again. We're looking for a land here. And I think we leave our, well, I mean, we have to leave our counter mana open here. So we'll send these. See if he wants to trade off the 1/1. He might not, thinking that he can Sunfall next turn. Okay, sweet. And we'll pass the turn here. So we'll see if he does have a board wipe. We really need to draw another land here is the main thing. So I have my Gaston water glass here. So opponent restorations brings back the farmhand to get another plains from their deck, which they play. Celestis we allow to come down. Wedding announcement flips. Okay, so we can I mean, unless they have a removal spell at instant speed. There's our land. So let's, I think I need to keep the counter mana open, unfortunately. I would like to attack with both of these, and then I can flash in the Wandering Emperor and plus this. So this will kill this, but then we're open. So I think we're going to wait. See what he has here. Because once this thing flips, that gives us a ton of mana because it gives all our stuff Convoke here. So we get this thing. So this thing is, all my non-creature spells have Convoke, so I can use my creatures to pay for my guys here. So I can play this. Tap my mana. I didn't mean to do that, actually. I meant to tap the creatures for it. First mistake of the video. I meant to tap the creatures to pay for this because they're going to untap anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can actually do this as well. So I would do this for 3. So I use my creatures for mana, make a bunch of these guys. And then normally I'd be tapped out here and they could just wipe the board, but I get to untap creatures with my invasion. And then I can use them as mana to cast my counterspell and my Wandering Emperor here. As long as this actually happens. And it does. Okay. So we get our 3 guys. Then this ability goes off. We untap 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures available that we can tap for mana, which means we can actually play everything in our hand right now, which is nice. I don't know if they're going to see that coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can produce 6 mana right now. Okay, so opponent farewells. And we do, in fact, counter that. So we will autopay. Use our creatures. Counter their board wipe. And then I'm assuming they're going to pass the turn here and probably not attack. If they do attack, we will surprise them. Okay, we're going to try and close this game out here if we can. It's a little scary. If they have another counterspell, we could be in trouble here. And this 4/5 is an issue as well. But another land. I think we kind of just have to go for this now. So we're going to animate our land. I can't really send this thing because they're just going to block it here and kill it. So the question is, do I attack them or do I try to flip my my planeswalker here? So 1, 2. So if they block, they can't block this. So if they block these 3, say, they take 2, or they block this 2, right? We're not attacking without those. So if I block with these guys, they take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we lose a bunch. Okay, I'm gonna try and flip the planeswalker, I think. So let's plus the land and flip the planeswalker, but not this. I don't know if that's the right play or not. I think attacking to their face, they just let it all go. I think attacking to, I'm surprised they wouldn't block anything there. They had a couple of free kills there, but so we take this and then we subtract it. We tap 1, 2, 3. We put this back into their deck. We may as well do this as well. Hopefully, I don't think we want another one of those. I think we're looking for counterspells now because another board wipe and we're in trouble, obviously. Let's untap some 2/2s. So another board wipe and we're in some trouble here. I mean, we do still have our planeswalkers, obviously. If they attack with their 2/2s, that's a pretty good sign they have another board wipe. They don't. Okay. All right. So now we go attack face. Schooner's pretty good. So let's go. Let's plus this guy. So it's now a 4/4 first strike, so they can't double block with these guys. And then we'll do this. I only discard this schooner if there's a counterspell I can get. So I think I keep the removal spell here. It also can kill the enchantment, so if they block, So let's animate the land. Because these things have vigilance, I can attack with it and still have the mana available to play the Get Lost. And we're just going to send everything here. They're probably going to have like a Wandering Emperor, I'm going to guess, and flash it down and exile my guy. But again, they're playing the control deck, so we kind of have to... They have their own Get Lost. Okay. They still have the mana available for the Wandering Emperor as well. But we have to attack them. We can't sit here forever because they're playing control and they're just going to keep digging towards a board wipe. So we got to try to close the game out before they can do that. So yes. So again, if they have a board wipe, we're screwed anyways. So I'm gonna kill this. So we tap here and here. Yeah, Wandering Emperor. Still not bad though. They kill that, unfortunately. We do kill both their creatures. And we get in some damage. So now it really comes down to if they can just wipe the board here. Because please don't be a board wipe. Okay, they're going to dig. So they can't play Farewell this turn if they draw it. They discard removal. Could be a depopulate would also do it. Lay down arms. Okay. Make the 2/2. Make it bigger. Oh god, Farewell on top. Oh no. Okay, so I think we saved this for after Farewell. So we just got to get in as much damage as we can here, I think. So let's... Luckily our Planeswalkers will stick around after this. So let's plus this, get more damage in the air. Let's plus this, even though, unfortunately... Okay, so we'll discard the Siren. And play the land. That's going to be good in the future as well. So all we need to open is 2 mana left over to flash this in. So we can... Let's just go for more damage here. Or potentially drawing more lands, which is fine as well. Okay. Schooner is probably... I'm going to keep the Schooner. I don't know if that's a bad play or not, but let's attack all. There's no point in attacking the invasion because we know that we're getting board wiped next turn anyways. So ideally here we're just going to get them down low enough that we can recover from this Farewell. And after they clear our board, we can flash in this 2/2 and have our Planeswalkers left over to try to recover from this. So opponent takes a bunch, which is good. Down to 4. And then we... Oh yeah, they gain a life. Obviously they're going to Farewell here. Destroying creatures and maybe graveyards? Just creatures, okay. End of turn, flash our guy in. Excellent. And is that actually game with the land? It is. Got him. Okay, next game. We sideboarded in a couple counter spells to help in the matchup. I don't think I like this hand. No blue mana is really rough. I'm gonna mulligan this. A little better. We do need to draw some more land, but we do have what we need here. Disdainful Stroke is good in this matchup, but it counters 4 or greater value spell, which is not good right away, obviously. Okay, we're gonna hold back the Spell Pierce. Doesn't help. Opponent searches for a land. This game already looks like it's not going to go in our favor, but we'll see. We'll hold up the Get Lost. If they play a turn 3 Wedding Announcement, I'll certainly destroy it. They play nothing. We don't draw our third land. Really bad, really bad. We won't give up just yet. Elspeth, we definitely will make disappear the Elspeth. If we can draw another land, we can actually possibly have a chance here. It's a tap land. Not exactly what I meant, but it's something. We do have a lot of counter spells, so if we can just get on the board and have lots of counter spells, we might be okay here. Opponent does nothing. Okay. So probably there's another land there. So probably going to be another Wandering Emperor. So we're going to play our battle here, and we'll keep the Spell Pierce mana available to counter the Planeswalker. Okay. Doesn't flash anything in. I wonder if they're stuck or something like that. Okay, opponent not doing too much here. I guess we just attack. I think we just keep the counter mana open. Part of me is tempted to get lost this guy just so I can get these two through, but I think that's probably a waste. Also, that takes... maybe I should have done that, and then I would have had to make disappear mana open still. Because I don't think they can take advantage of the map tokens as well as... You know, I'm going to try this. This is probably a bad play. But I really want to flip this. And we do still have the make disappear. The thing is, if we can get a decent board and then just have a bunch of counter spells, I think that's how we're going to win this game, if at all. So we want them to play like a 6-drop here and get countered. That's the ideal situation here. Discover, sacks a land to discover. Finds a temporary lockdown, which we counter. Okay. Wandering Emperor is nice. Okay, so we attack. We get our thing. We flip it over. We wait. So now we have 7 mana available with a bunch of counter spells and a Planeswalker. So lay down arms. Shoot. How much counter spelling do we commit to this? Or do we just let it go? So if I flash, they have 4 or 5 mana, right? They can pay 5 mana. So if I flash this in, and then I do this, they can just pay the 5. But hang on. Hang on. We're committing a lot. We're committing a lot to this lay down arms. So make the 2/2, right? And then we do this. We pay that. Okay, so they have to pay 5. Which they don't. I was going to say, if they do, I can still... Yeah! Yeah! Spell Pierce. Whew. Got him. Thanks. Okay. Make our dude go to combat. Attack everybody. Keep the counter mana open. Untap, 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 untap. Can we... Farewell? Does he board wipe here? 5, 6, 7? Yes. Counter? Thanks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flash in our other Wandering Emperor. We got it. Victory in 2. Rank up. Okay, we're back again. Blue-white tokens against Lysander 001. We will play. This is okay hand. Just gotta draw some more lands. Play our Seachrome Coast. Opponent plays... Uh-oh. Naya, I already feel like I know what's coming here, and it's going to be the 5-color Atraxa ramp deck, probably. Yep, that's usually a good sign. So we need mana land here really bad, which we get. I don't think I need to hold a counterspell up yet. I think I need to get on board as fast as I can here. They can play the 1-mana exile spell, but we can kill it with the Get Lost. Ossification. So again, we can kill that with... So if we, another land here would be great. Yes. So they're at 3. 5 mana is where we want to be careful of here. So I think we can... Bunnycorn. Kill this. That might have been smarter to do, actually, at the end of their turn, because now if they do have a depopulate, we just probably lose now. And getting the 1 extra damage with the Bunnycorn probably wasn't that important compared to surviving here. So if they can't kill, like, wipe our board here with a depopulate, we can hold the counter spell open. Please don't have it. Please just ramp. Please just play a ramp spell. Play a Invasion of Zendikar or whatever, or a Topiary Stomper. Okay, nothing. So then, if they have a Wandering Emperor here, if I play this, they could have a counterspell too. If I play this, I make 3 dudes, and then I get the battle as well, which pumps my team by 4. So 7 times 3 is 21. So that would be game. If they don't have an answer to this, that's game. The problem is if they do have an answer to it and then a board wipe. So I could just go for the kill here. I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to attack. And keep the counter mana open. Okay, that's fine. Because they're still going to take 4. And then now this way, if they board wipe, we can counter the board wipe and then play this, and that should be game, right? Sunfall? Virtue. Do I counter that? Or, no, because he can pay the 3 mana, right? I guess we let that go. Sure. Reveals a Wandering Emperor. Okay, so I think we need to keep 2 mana. So I think we do this for 2. Right? Because we have to keep the counter mana at all times. What do you have? A counter spell. Yeah. I guess we have to do it. They have a lot more they've had a lot more answers than I've expected them to have, honestly. Like, so swing for 10. Puts them at 6. Oh, God. Pretty much what I expected. Well, they did a good job of, yeah, and then we draw land, and then... Okay, well, we were close. We were close. Okay, back for game 2. Last one I'm sad about. I thought we had that for sure, but the opponent knew what they were doing. In hindsight, I guess I should have gone for the kill that turn earlier, but that's okay. Okay, let's... So this is okay, it's just it doesn't put anything on the board early. We have the counterspell stuff, but I have a hard time mulliganing 3 land and 4 spells ever. So let's hope we can draw into something good here. Any one of our, like, 2 mana threats, okay. Yep. Well, we're not missing land at least. Do I play this for 1, or do I keep my The problem is if I keep my counter mana open and they just play like a Topiary Stomper, then I think I have to get something down. Unless he counters it, which it looks like he's going to. Syncopate. I hate Up the Beanstalk. I guess we're just drawing all of our mana here. So now, this only gives me white mana for a turn here, and then it goes away, and then I can't play my Wandering Emperor. So as much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to play this right now. Because I don't have any other white mana, so I need to... Gotta do something here. I need him to do kind of nothing. Up the Beanstalk. Okay. Ossification takes the Planeswalker. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get back our Planeswalker, and we have our counter mana available still, which is good. Get on board. Attack. The problem is that even if they play like a counter spell, they draw a bunch of cards off of it. So. Another Ossification. Can't really counter that. Takes the Planeswalker. At least we have some guys on board that can attack. That's more Spell Pierces. Virtue. We can Spell Pierce, which is really good. So get him for 4. And then we can Mirror X end a turn and make a token, depending on what we have to counter here. To Binding. Let's Disdainful Stroke that. They draw 2 cards though. I hate Up the Beanstalk. It got banned in older formats, and I think it. Okay, we drew all of our land here, so that's rough. Send these. I think we're in trouble this turn now, because the Spell Pierce isn't going to counter anything super relevant, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 7 mana, so they can just Sunfall here, and we can't do anything about it. Yup. Yup. Too bad. I think this deck, honestly, like you saw in the first round against the mono white control deck, I think this deck actually is pretty good against... We can't attack that. Yeah. I think this deck actually can be pretty good against this deck. And I've played this deck against this ramp deck a bunch, and boo, and won a bunch. But the only way the deck can win is if you get early creatures down and then have the counterspell. So I should have mulliganed the last hand, knowing what I was playing against. Okay, guys, one more round with blue-white tokens against Jzo. We started off strong in our first round, and then things kind of fell apart after that. I like the cards, but I'm not looking to keep a one-lander, so we're going to mulligan that. Another one-lander as well. So, normally... Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. So normally I would not record this game. I would delete it because it's going to end up being a non-game because we just mulligan down to 4. So, but I'm going to play it. I'm going to show what Magic really feels like. It's not all about these interesting games, interesting back and forth. Sometimes you just get screwed kind of thing. So we'll play it out and see what happens, but... just know that this is already a bit of a lost cause of a game. But let's see what happens here. Play out the Schooner. Maybe the opponent will get mana. Nope. Phyrexian Arena. Yikes. Play this. Play our thingy here. Schooner. Yes. Let's pump the Schooner up or draw a land, which also works. I don't think we want that yet. That's more of a late game card. Attack, yes. Get another land. I mean, as far as mulliganing down to 4, we're doing pretty good. Evolve Sleeper. So I'd like to draw another untapped land here. I do not, because he's going to give this Death Touch, which I don't like. I think I still send this, though. I don't think I can afford to sit back. Like, I think I have to put pressure on. Oh, no. Sacrifice a non-token, yeah. You got it. Okay, we'll hold on to the token here and flash it in. Gross. That means we can... He can't pump this again, so we can potentially swing in and block that. Oh, no, he can. Shoot. So it becomes a 3/3. I guess we just let him draw the card, right? Yeah. Opponent draws a card. Flash this in. If we draw another land here, I'll probably play the Virtue and pump up to pump the team up. We don't. So let's attack both. If he wants to block one of these, we can flash in the Emperor and give it first strike and +1. Again, that's assuming he has nothing in his hand, right? But we're playing from behind here, so we have to try to just go for stuff to try and catch up here. So +1, yes. Does he have a removal spell for my token? He might have another Edict, which I can just sack the other token. Wow, okay. That's a pretty big turn. Yeah, there's the Edict. I called that. Okay. So the problem is that they're just drawing so many cards off of this arena. 6 mana. Another Sleeper. These things getting Death Touch is upsetting. He can attack here, and I can't really block because he'll just pump it again. I can double block and lose both my guys to kill his guy. Okay. I'll definitely block here if... Tap land, Schooner. I will send this guy because I'm willing to trade that with either one of his guys if he wants to. Yep. Nice. So opponent also needs to keep track of their life here because they're taking 1 per turn. Problem is if they play a Shieldred, then they start gaining a life for drawing a card. And I have no way to deal with that. So if a Shieldred comes down... Oh, what can he bring back with that? That. And okay. Good, but not amazing yet. So I would love to draw... I don't know what I want to draw here. Not a land. Okay, so we will offer to trade this with that if he wants. Another land. He does trade it. Play our Virtue. Pump the team. He now starts getting back guys every turn with his Virtue. Like, I feel like, again, from mulliganing to 4 in this game, I feel like we held things up pretty well here. I feel like if we didn't mulligan to 4 and had a decent hand, we would have probably won this game, I feel. I mean, it's hard to say, obviously, but... Ooh. Okay. Playing a bunch of stuff. We do have a flyer, which is nice. That we can... we don't want to be drawing land. So the question is, do I play the other Virtue? I think I have to start swinging in with this land. And getting it pumped by the Virtue. And praying they don't have removal for this land. Send them both. I mean, I guess he can pump once, twice, not 3 times though. So he can't give this... So pump once. Pump twice. But he can't do a third one. So he can block here, but he can't. He'll lose his guy too, right? This will drain for 2, unfortunately. Sure, you can have... That's fine. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to try to make this bigger. I feel like we've just drawn so much land, haven't we? Like, I feel like the last, like, 4 or 5 draws have been land. But that's just the way the game goes sometimes. Bring back another dude. He might bring back the flyer, my flyer, just to block. Not yet, but eventually he has the ability to bring back my 1/1 flyer to block my land if he wants. Opponent goes to 9. Underdog. It's a lot coming at us here. Unfortunately, we can't. We're 1 mana short from animating our land and blocking. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when this dies, he's going to drain for 2 again from the ability here. Who knows what he's got in his hand as well. Yeah. My turn. We get a 1/1 flyer. Let's throw it out. Get our map. Animate our land. Like, we need him to have nothing in his hand. We need him to have 4. Let's attempt to increase this. Sure, it's not a land. Attack. Get another. I think we're obviously dead on the swing back here, but this is gonna untap this, but it doesn't give us enough to animate it, so we'll just put the map over here. Oh, that's pretty stupid, actually. Oh, I mean, if he kills it in response, then okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's game. Okay. Well, given the fact that we mulligan like that, okay, Jazo, we'll play first. This is better. We only have 1 white mana for 1 turn, so we need to draw more white mana sources, obviously, but in the meantime, we do have a turn 1, turn 2 at least. This can help us, this map can help us hopefully find a land as well. Kills the 1/1 right away. Let's put down the bunny corn. I doubt it'll survive, but we'll see. Okay, let's play the tap land for white mana. We'll attack with the bunny corn and leave the make disappear open. There's no point in sacking this to this yet because it just takes away its power. Let's counter that. Does he have another 1 mana thing? No. I need to draw white mana really badly. I'm gonna sack this. Nope. I will play this. Let's attack for 2. Hopefully he plays like a creature here that we can kill with the Get Lost. Still need another white mana. Arena we can actually kill with the Get Lost, which is why this card is so awesome. Schooner is nice. Let's play that. Attack for 3. We can get lost, hopefully something else here. Does give him a lot of maps, unfortunately, but destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's do this. Let's crew this. Please give me a white. No, blue. Play it. We need white mana so badly. Forge. I don't like that. I don't like that. Jeez. Because we're on a bit of a clock here with the Forge. We need to draw a creature or a white mana source. That's where we're at here. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. Make 3 dudes. Crew this. And I don't know if I just attack face here or go... Let's go face. Yes. Yes. Okay. Things are looking better. Another board wipe. Is that just game? I think that's just game, right? No blocks. Pass. Yes. So we go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So we go this, make a samurai, crew, yes, next, attack, face, sure. Yes, exactly. Okay, final game here. 1-1. Last game went a little bit better. Opponent is on the play though, and they're playing a fast deck, so we'll see. We need a decent hand here to keep. That is a pretty good one, so we'll give it a shot. Opponent plays a tap land. We will also play a tap land. Hoping the Dennett can keep us alive with the lifelink for a little bit. Okay, opponent does nothing. Let's get the Schooner down so that we can next turn hopefully play the Dennett, crew it up, and attack. There's a Forge again. That thing gets out of control fast, so a bit spooky. Land, Dennett, equip, crew. Attack. So no land on top. Land on top. Drawing land is good, but we wanted the Dennett to get bigger to race the Forge, I feel. Yeah. Pretty good. Does this bounce? It does bounce an artifact, so that can when that gets out of control, I can bounce that, which is nice. Let's play this. Let's go this. Let's crew this. Pray for the best here. Attack. I'll take another virtue, I think. So we've got one creature here. So if he plays a 4-mana spell, we can counter it with the protection. That dies. So we're not worried about the Forge yet. Once it gets up to like 5 and 6 power, that's when it gets extra scary. And we'll have to bounce it. But for now, so I'm going to play this. I want to keep counter mana open if possible. So we're going to crew this up. And that is why we keep the counter mana available. Make a dude. Good stuff. More land. We're drawing a lot of land. Like I think the last couple of games I've been hitting a lot of lands here. Opponent plays a land, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're getting close to playing these virtues. Devastator for 4. Okay, that's a bit scary. Does he send it at all? He does. No point in blocking that, unfortunately, because of the trample. Oh man, that's so bad. Okay. So now we are in scary territory here. That's actually a pretty good draw, because it blocks the dragon here. So do we need to keep... We want to be able to bounce that, right? We also can Django this. But if he plays the land, he can pump that up, though. But we can still block and... Is it too risky to... Okay, well, let's Schooner here. This has Vigilance. I'll take that for sure. So we need to survive this turn, basically. We're not going to be... So we need the 4 mana for this. I'm gonna map, though. Let's map over here. Okay. So we have to bounce this. Actually, if he goes to combat, I think I just screwed myself, because he goes to combat and gets the token. So I need him to play something before combat, thank God, so that I can bounce this in response, right? So he can still play it now, but he only gets a 1/1. Yeah. So we can take 5 here. We can take 5 here, or we can block the 4/4. I think maybe we block the 4/4. Oh, he didn't attack with that. Sure. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna Schooner. Hang on. So we for sure want to keep Wandering Emperor mana available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think we... Let's crew this. Keep the flying blocker. Let's send this and see if he is willing to... So he takes that. We pump this up. That dies. Stressful. We do have a blocker here. Destroy all creatures, mana 2 or less. Yep. Then he gets in for 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? I think that's 5 with the land, right? Wait, did he not? Is this thing not 3 to... Why didn't he activate that? Oh, he doesn't have the white mana to do it. Holy cow. Okay, So make a 2/2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough mana to... Yeah, I'll take a Get Lost. So we have enough mana to Wandering Emperor and Seat of the Empire here. We could also play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and untap. But I don't think we do that. Two, 4. Oh yeah. Sweet. So that. Good game. They attack. Yes. Victory. Okay. We got him. Rank up. Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle through these games. It is my first time playing, recording myself playing Magic, so a little bit more nerve-wracking. So if I made some really bad play mistakes, I apologize. But I think we did pretty good. I think I just need to mulligan away the bad hands a little more aggressively. Yeah, I had fun doing it. I have a bunch more Magic-related content that I've actually already created and is scheduled to release over the next month or two. So hopefully you enjoy that to some degree, and I'll see you in the next video.